Here is a brief video on taking care of your ukulele. So this pretty much goes for any kind of instrument, or especially stringed instruments. So I'm just going to give you some kind of do's and don'ts, and some of them are here on the form that many of you signed and didn't read. So I'm going to go over some of this stuff. So you're going to take care of the ukulele by not leaving it in the sun. If you leave it in the sun will suck out the moisture, it'll damage it, it'll get all warpy, and it'll destroy the ukulele. Same thing with a guitar, bass, you know, many instruments are destroyed by the sun. Don't leave it in the sun. Don't get the ukulele wet. There's all kinds of glue, special, fantastic glue that helps keep this instrument together. If it gets wet, it can destroy the glue. It can also mess with the wood. It can warp the wood and that kind of stuff too. And so the glue and the wood both can be affected by water, and water is bad. Do not place the ukulele on the ground or in your locker, partially because it's going to be hot in the locker. The ground, the sun could be beating on it, and the sun, even if it's in its case, it's still not good. It's still going to get hot. Also, if it's on the ground, it's easy to get kicked and that kind of thing. So keep it off the ground, keep it out of your locker. Also, don't leave it in a hot car. Same kind of idea. Now, if you have to leave it in a hot car, if you're going somewhere and you need to, you bring it camping or whatever, and you need to leave it in a car, put it in the trunk, and maybe if you have towels or blankets or something, put it over that, and that'll help keep it from getting too hot, if you have to do it that way. But definitely don't leave it in the seat where the sun is shining through the window right onto it. That's bad news. Avoid hard impacts, like bonking into furniture, bonking into other people. Avoid hitting things, you know, walking around with it and hitting cabinets or tables and that kind of stuff. That'll damage the wood pretty easily. Also dropping it, of course. Be careful not to over tighten the tuning pins. So if you're tuning and you're twisting and twisting and twisting, but nothing's happening, then you know you're probably on the wrong string, and you might be over tightening a pin and over tightening a string, and then that string is going to break. So don't do that, because then we got to bring the ukulele in and fix the string. It's a pain in the butt. So don't do that. But don't be afraid to tell me if it's broken or whatever, so that we can make sure that you have the instrument that you need. When we have music class in person, bring the ukulele to class so that we can play. And I only have a limited number of extra ukuleles here as loaner ukuleles. Now, one of the best ways to keep the ukulele safe is to keep it in the case when it's not being played. So anytime you're not playing the ukulele, don't just put it on the furniture for your brother or sister to pick up and destroy later. Put it in the case. So we've got, these cases are really nice. They've got a place for the ukulele to go. Oh, you can't even see, you know, right in there. You've got the little strap you can put on there or not, whatever, it's fine. And then close that up, and then zip that up. These cases I'm really happy with these cases. So keep it in the case. It's pretty nice and safe. Still don't put it in the sun. Still try not to bonk it on stuff. But these are pretty good heavy-duty cases. I'm happy with them. So this is the safest place for your ukulele.